Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Been a while since I posted anything, and there's a good reason for that. But you know, I promise you this year is going to be different. What I've noticed over the past few months is that I have been receiving new comments, new likes, and more views on my channel based on the videos that I have posted in the past. And I think it's because Fujifilm is still a popular brand. People are still searching for Fujifilm camera bodies and lenses, and they want to know what the hype is all about. Fortunately for you guys, I haven't switched the system. I'm still shooting with Fujifilm, and as a matter of fact, I want to talk to you guys about what I have invested so far in my business. First off, before I even say anything, I want to say that there's been a couple of changes in my life at this moment. I'm now a father. My beautiful baby girl was born in January 6th, 7 minutes past midnight. What I want to talk about in this video is basically the investment that I have made in my business. I have been fortunate enough that I have been able to buy what you see in front of you. And I'm gonna go over as much as I can in the shortest amount of time as possible. But all I wanna say is that this is all thanks to God. My business started to flourish more, and I started to realize there were certain things that I needed to buy and I needed to let go of. Mainly, I had many bodies that were kind of showing its age, primarily the X Pro 2, and I love that camera. Please guys, don't kill me for it, but I had to sell it in order to buy the first piece of the puzzle, the X-H2s. This was the first purchase that I made after selling off my X Pro 2. I've noticed there was a trend in the business. There was geared more towards video. I started to pick up more clients that require more videos in the real estate areas, and even for creative projects, video was something that they required. So X-H2s was the first camera that I bought. I believe I bought that in August of 2023. It's not too long ago. That camera is worth every penny. If you are a Fujifilm shooter and you're thinking about it, don't think twice. Go for it. It is gonna be a little bit different as far as how it handles if you're coming from the X Pro lineup or the XT lineup. Now I had the XT4 to do the video, and it was doing a fine job. However, there was a bit of a curiosity for me to want to get into the X-H2s, but because of the fact that I know that the F-Log2 was something that I really wanted to try out, and let me tell you guys, when properly exposed, man, F-Log2 is such an amazing profile to color grade. Demo day at my local camera store, which was Houston Camera Exchange. What was cool about it is that the Fujifilm rep there was willing to give me another $150 off on the X-H2. So at the time it was already on a discounted price at $18.99, and with the Fujifilm giving me another $150 off, it was $17.50. I love the fact that F-Log2 performs so well. I wanted to kind of match it with F-Log1 on the X-T4. It's just not the same. there's a bit of a difference in how it handles the color grading. There's more information in the dynamic range between the highlights and the shadows. It's able to retain more details in the highlights. It's amazing. I'm telling you, like, you have to try to edit a file in F-Log2. It's that good. The other reason why I bought the X-H2 is because I actually wanted to treat this as my photocentric camera. I still do a lot of photography sessions. The X-H2 performs immaculate. It's actually a camera that I go to and grab first over the X-H2s when it comes to photography. I just think that I can see the difference in between the 40 megapixel and the 26. Besides being able to punch in closer, I'm able to see the definition and clarity and even the colors being a little bit more punchier. It feels different. So after I bought these, this is the first thing I kind of realized is that the newer bodies that Fujifilm has made, the X-H2 and the X-H2s, they really have revamped the autofocus system. It really has shown a lot of the older lenses its failings, its shortcomings, especially when it comes to video autofocus. I sold the 35mm f2, 10 to 24mm f4, and the 56mm f1.2, as well as other equipment such as film cameras and film lenses that I didn't use anymore. I was able to trade them in at the Houston Camera Exchange. First lens I want to talk about, the 27mm f1.2. I'm speechless when it comes to this lens. That's all I can say. It's great. It's a bargain for the price. The quality is there. The handling is there. I actually prefer the aperture ring and how it feels in the hand. It's very smooth and it's not very loose like some of the Fujifilm lenses are. It's very dampened and it's stiff. Not too stiff, but just enough that you're not going to bump it out of its place if you hit something or if you throw it in the bag. I bought the 27mm f1.2 just because I'm a prime shooter, so the faster the aperture, the more I want it. This lens surprised me. The fact that it gives me a 40mm equivalent of a full frame view, man, it really did. It's really cool that it's like a 50, but it's not. It's a 40mm, so it behaves a little bit wider than a 50, but closer than a 35. So it's like in that sweet spot between the 35 and the 50. The reason why I got it was because I wanted a lens that was capable of better autofocus performance for both video and photo, because like I said, X-H2 and the X-H2s, the autofocus system has improved so much that it showed where my previous and older lenses were failing in its autofocus performance. So after I bought this, and I'm very happy with this performance, I decided to buy the 13mm f1.4. So the 13mm f1.4, I bought this lens because I shoot a lot of videos for real estate. Part of my job is to capture content and create content for real estate agent. And since we have switched to a vertical style of shooting for Instagram, for TikTok, you know, the 10 to 24 was fine. It was doing its job. The only issue is that because I shot a lot of my videos in 4K 60, my aperture was always stuck at 4. There was a couple of moments where, man, some of the houses that I was filming was extremely dark. Some of these homes do not have enough light coming in from the windows because of how it's constructed. I had to make a sacrifice. I had to give up the versatility of the 10 to 24, but I gained with the aperture being at 1.4 compared to 4. This lens right here, the 56mm f1.2, Wow, this one is actually impressed me the most, just because I was thinking to myself, how can Fujifilm make a classic lens even better? Like, how can it make it better? Definitely a lot better. It has better control of chromatic aberration. There's not that many fringing as the first generation lens has. You're able to focus closer. This is very useful, very helpful with photography. I'm gonna do full reviews on each of these products. This video is just to kind of give a breakdown as to why I purchased these items, how I purchased these items. What I want you guys to take away from this is that, number one, if you are doing this as a business, make wise business decisions, make wise business purchases. Photography, videography, it's not cheap, it's not inexpensive, it's very expensive. The beautiful thing is that all these lenses and bodies that you may build up through time, you're able to trade them in for better equipment, and you won't regret that decision. I hope that you can take away from this is appreciate the journey that you're on. Not everybody's gonna be at the level that you're going to be at or that I'm going to be at. If you're starting off, it's gonna take time. I've been doing photography since I've been married 6 years ago, and it took a while for me to be able to get to this level, to sustain the business and to be able to purchase new equipment. And I'm very grateful for that. And my clients, you know who you are. If you're watching this, thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. So with that being said, man, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you stay in tune. I'm going to be making more videos about each of these specific items. And if you guys want me to make a video first, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want me to cover the X-H2s, the X-H2, the Viltrox lenses, or the new 56, and let me know. I got you. So guys, please, if you haven't already, please like the video, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. I hope that you and I can continue to grow together. God bless.